everyone, my name is Meaghan from the Mud Oven, and I'm going to teach you a few important tips and tricks to make sure you have a great, fun painting session ahead. Now, painting ceramics is different than any other type of art form. Firstly, the paint is different in that if you look at this display here, you'll notice that the paint we'll give you today is actually quite pale. This is the color it dries down to, but you'll notice that after, this is a completely our darkest black that actually looks light gray today. And that's completely normal, not to worry. You will have your intended black color after the glaze and firing process, which happens in our kilns just behind. Now, also important to remember that the paint is transparent. That means that in order to have a full, complete color, if you look at our cat and dog display, this dog has 3 coats of paint applied to him, whereas the cat only has 1. So to have a nice solid look, you want to paint your piece 3 times. Now that should be 3 coats of thin and smoothed out paint. Ideally, you'd like your piece to dry in between coats, and you can speed up the drying process using a blow dryer. Just like markers, when overlapping colors, so if you put a light color over a dark color, it won't cover it. You will see the dark color shine through. If you pay attention to this yellow swirl over these dark colors, you'll notice that you do see those dark colors shining through, and you're getting that combination of those 2 colors. So it might be best to avoid doing light colors over dark. Now, it's important to really smoothen that paint, as any paint drips or thick paint can easily crack or chip off during the firing process. So just smoothing your paint equally over your piece. Pencil lines also will completely evaporate in the firing process. So should you wish to sketch out your design before getting started with your paint, you can do so in pencil and leave those lines on the piece and just paint over top. I promise that those pencil lines will disappear through the firing process and won't be there on your final result. We also ask that you identify your piece by writing your name or your initials at the bottom of your piece in pencil. We'll overlap it with paint prior to putting it in the firing process, so it's there permanently for you afterwards. It'll just permit us to keep track of everything for you. Now, I also know that the paint is water soluble. So it's very easy to erase anything that you'd like to erase before moving forward, just by using a clean sponge with some clean water to wipe it off. Same thing if it gets on your clothes or on yourself, just a little bit of water and it'll dissolve right off. Now, I think that's everything that you need to know to have a successful painting session. I hope you enjoy yourselves and have fun.